Hello everybody, we are Nikos and Gerasimos from Hack the Box. You can tell from our accent that we're both from Greece. So we're here today talking about Hack the Box. Hack the Box is practically a project that started back in 2017, became a company in 2019. We've been through 3 investment rounds: seed from Marathon, a Greek-based fund, Series A by Paladin, and recently Series B by Carlyle Group. This is to say that we're not exactly fundraising, we're not here just to get new investors, but would like to speak with the ecosystem, help the startups, see what's going on in the cyber industry and the technology industry, especially now with the AI boom. We're obviously here to see what's going on. So what Hack the Box does, we're practically teaching you how to hack so you do not get hacked. This is, I saw before they were talking about the dual-use technology, so yes, this is some kind of dual-use technology. But in the essence, the solution, the problem we would try to solve was that there is a huge skill gap in the cyber industry. So practically every year we see a gap of around 3 to 4 million people in the cyber industry, and our goal is to shorten this gap by upskilling IT professionals, system engineers, software engineers, whatever engineers, to cybersecurity. Today we're counting more than 3.7 million members in our community. It's a community-based project. The heart of our success lies in the community, because through community we get market validation. I heard a lot about market validation in all the founder talks. But we do not stop in the community. We're actually getting feedback from the community. We develop our products from the community, but we're also selling to large enterprises, government agencies, defense agencies around the globe. So despite our Greek roots, we're practically doing business everywhere in the world. Our biggest part of revenue comes from US, a large chunk from Europe, a smaller chunk from Asia and Australia, and a very, 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 very minor revenue comes from Greece. I'm not going to go into all these numbers. They're all impressive, obviously. We do nice stuff. We're around 300 people around the world today. Half of them are in Greece, which is our core R&D hub. We've been through different stages of startups, and we're very happy that we are at the stage now that we've been through all these problems that we see all the founders talking about. Obviously, we have new and bigger problems now, but at least we've been through the entry-level points. But if I have to tell you one thing, is that every stage has its own problems, and the bigger you are, the bigger the problems, the bigger the sleepless nights. I'm using this as a segue to talk about the latest sleepless night, which is the AI. So the AI is obviously transforming the industry. There's no doubt about it. That's the next. We do believe in AI, and we do believe that AI is going to transform everything. So the everything obviously has also risks, and that's where Hack the Box used to be. Train humans how not to get hacked. We're talking now about AI agents, and we saw that AI agent could be a great call center agent. It could be at the heart of a robot, but AI agents can be also great penetration testers. They can also get hacked. They're good and bad agents, and this is, so to speak, our product strategy for the next couple of years. It's a little bit long term. So in our world, 3 months is the short term. And I'll have my colleague Gerasimos here talking about a little bit of how we see AI transforming our company and our business, and what is our vision on how to tackle this new challenge.
Right, thank you, Nico. Yeah, as Nico said, actually, AI is one of let's say, the niche areas that we have been focusing on. It's not the only one. If you slice and dice, actually, this collection of content, like 1,800 content items, you're going to find very interesting stuff, even around quantum technology, IoT, SCADA, like all these new technologies. And as Nikos said, the point is that we are training cybersecurity professionals what they need to know when they are defending or attacking, in this area. But Nikos promised to talk about AI, and this is what I'm going to do. I want to go to the next slide. Sorry. So yeah, when it comes to AI for us, and when obviously we are like in cybersecurity space, there is AI security. But AI security comes down to two things. There is security for AI. This means that we acknowledge that AI actually is an integral part of our lives. It has been integrated into technologies out there. So we need to train professionals on how to assess, exploit, and secure AI systems. And I'm going to talk more about this. But that's one part. The second part is how we enable cybersecurity using AI. And as Nikos said, like what we see happening there, and we see actually the industry is already moving there, is building AI-powered systems that they can carry actually offensive and defensive operations. So let's talk about the first one, security for AI. The way we do things is that the way we have organized our content is around learning and practicing, right? We love actually going through our users, going through this journey of learning and practicing. So on the learning side, we have something we call Academy at Hack the Box. When it comes to AI security, there is the AI Red Teamer path. So that's specifically for people who want to understand how to attack, how to assess AI-powered systems. When I say AI, obviously, that could be Gen AI, that could be machine learning, so it's really an umbrella term. So as you can see, we cover things like prompt injection, model privacy attacks, supply chain attacks. This is an entire path. It consists of 10 modules, and we have built this in collaboration with Google. And when I say collaboration with Google, that's not like a marketing thing. We actually get insights from the AI Red Team at Google on what they want to train their team on, and that's exactly what we have included in this path. On the practice side, so let's say you're done, like you understand the fundamentals, then you need something to practice on. We have dedicated labs and our AI and ML collection. So the idea there is like we put you in front of a black box, of many black boxes actually, or in front of targets. And your goal as a pen tester is to attack, to attack this target. Again, these targets are AI-powered systems, and people understand what they need to know when they're going after these systems. But there is, as I said, there is also AI for security. So where we see the market going is that, we have seen startups, but also bigger companies deploying AI agents that they are capable of defending and attacking systems. Now the point is, who is assessing the capabilities of these AI agents? And the way we look at this is that in the same way that Hack the Box has been actually training and benchmarking humans, we're going to do exactly the same for agents. You may have heard of things like reinforcement learning environments. That's exactly what we can provide. You can plug in your agent in our reinforcement learning environment, and after thousands of tests, you can measure actually how good or bad it is. You can benchmark it at the level of a junior or a senior penetration tester, or on the defensive side, if your defensive agent is at the level of SOC 1, SOC 2, or maybe a forensics analyst. We're not just talking about this, or we're not just starting. We have already had a CTF event like a few months ago, where we had AI agents and humans competing in the same event against the same targets. We have another one actually coming up in a few days that's going to be focused only on agents, new content, new targets, never seen before. That's important when it comes to measuring capabilities of agents, because there is what is called overfitting actually. So we need to make sure that they don't know anything about these targets, and this is something that we can provide. As Nikos was showing in the first slide, we release content every single week. That content is a new test, a new target, not only for humans but also for agents. So that's all for us. Huh? No. Let's go to the second slide.
Congrats, guys. I think part of what made Hack the Book successful early on was that you humanized the education, right? Gamified it, provided incentives. Now, when you train AI, how much of it is the same and how much of it is a completely different approach that you have to sort of reinvent the way you go about and train AI now?
Yeah, I mean, a core part of gamification in our platform is our leaderboards, and when it comes to agents, this is still there, right? You need, if you have, if you're an AI vendor, let's say, and you have multiple versions of agents, or maybe some variations, you need to understand how they are ranked, right? Or if you participate in one of our CTF events, you want to understand how your agent performs compared to the agents that the other vendors provide. So this is still there. Okay, to be honest, we haven't thought about badges for agents and still things like that, but at least when leaderboards, they're still there for sure.
But I wanted to mention that practically you need to change a little bit the business model, because I'll give you an example. It takes a human a few months to consume our content. For an AI agent, it could be a couple of days. So you need to change a little bit the business model, the way you charge your clients. Even the incentivization is different now. We keep the best part of the gamification, but the business model has to be different, and that's one of the business challenges, obviously.
Also, from a player experience perspective, right? If you are a human actually, and you go through a challenge, typically you only do once. When it comes to agents, if it's part of regression testing, for instance, they're gonna go over again and again and again. So that's something that changes as well.